Hey guys, Romie here. Please like, comment, subscribe. Remember, so this is my review for Star Season 2, Episode 6, Faking It. Remember that the Chance for Chance telethon that the Breakfast Club, Power 105.1, that radio show, they're still doing it. It's up until 12. And so you'll have time to do this. By the time this video come out, you'll still have time to do it if you haven't donated. I've already donated. I actually have the link in a previous video of mine. And yeah, let's jump right into this. Star will be off just like Empire next week due to Thanksgiving. The show starts off with Simone. She's in court. She loses the court case because her actions have consequences, and Carlotta, because she is a convicted felon, she has a record, she's still not deemed suitable to be a parent to Simone. So Simone, she freaks out. She runs into the bathroom, and Simone starts hitting her head. She starts zoning out and hitting her head on the bathroom door. Star knows that she's the type that will hurt herself, because that's how she deals with pain. So then they start playing music, and it's kind of like this sassy, you know, come get me type of music. And we see the dream sequence of her going back in the courthouse and just messing stuff up, but that's not the reality. It's just enough to give her a boost. So she comes out of there, and they're just like, look, we got you. We got you. Don't worry about it. We'll figure this out. The way to get you out of here is so that us to win, to get you a stable job. Then you can do whatever you want. And so that was enough for Simone for now. They made a little joke about how the bathroom stinks. Girls, are you? Anyway, Carlotta's talking to her A&R, and she's trying to figure out how did High Heel get that hookup. She doesn't understand it. It's not fair. We see Michael Michelle's character. She's talking to her father, and the father's pissed because of how she handled the PR. It's a PR nightmare. She decided to side with, being politically correct and / not saying anything instead of standing up for something. So the father's like, "What are you doing? Get it together. You mess up your brand, you're messing up my brand." High Heel gets confronted by Carlotta again, and Carlotta's like, "What are you doing? Like, how would you even go and get that hookup? Why are you doing this?" The girls, you realize that Simone, she's still stuck in juvie because we're trying to win these competitions and you're getting in the way. And High Heel said, "Look, Simone's your responsibility now. I feel for the girl, I really do. But Simone is your responsibility now. So you're going to have to figure that out yourself." I'm thinking, High Heel, you're saying that until something happens, and then they have to go and play nice with you. But the girls decide, why don't they go and help themselves out? So they're in the president's office, and they're trying to figure out, okay, what could they use against her? And when I say use against her, I mean they're looking up, okay, what is it that she wants, and we'll give it to her. They're that desperate. They find this list of artists that she wants to bring on, and they realize one of the artists is going to be in an event that's in town. So to them, that means that they have the opportunity to go and do this. They have the opportunity to get this all done. They see Noah, and Noah's still a wreck. And Star, she kind of doesn't really know what to say because it's just a lot. She doesn't really want to deal with too much mess, but there's that. And it's just kind of this whole thing of everyone's in a weird space, in a weird place. Even our boy, Derek. Derek is with the woman who he was trying to help out at the convenience store that ended up more so helping him. They're doing a lot of, activist work, and so he's really happy. He's really excited about that. But so then when she goes and leaves, he gives her a hug, and he gets a boner. Remember, him getting a boner, he couldn't feel anything, or that it wouldn't work down there. So he's astonished. He's like, "Wait, what?" And she's like, I'm gonna go," because it's awkward. It's weird. It really is. I don't care what it says. It's weird. They can say it's natural. No, it's weird when you're hugging. If you're a guy, you hug a girl and then you get a boner, especially if you really didn't mean it for them. Thankfully that hasn't happened yet. Thank you God, because I don't know how I would rebound from that type of awkwardness, especially someone who I'm trying to work with. Like, But anyway, we wouldn't be that close for it to. Now, we see that Brody, he's still working with Hunter's mom, and Hunter essentially wants to go and get the pictures off of Star's phone so that Star won't have anything against her. Noah, he's talking with the record president, and he's over because he's like, how you handled it was trash, and you're disgusting. And she's like, look, you need to get it together, because at the end of the day, I understand where you're coming from, but it's bad for business, it's bad for you, and it's bad for me to go and have you be a wreck and be a mess right now. So get it together, boy. Get it together. Get out of my office. Don't you disrespect me. He said, watch, we'll see what happens. I'm thinking, Lord, just calm down. Everyone breathe. Everyone breathe. Carlotta, she busts in there because she's trying to figure out, why are you intentionally doing stuff to go and mess with these girls? Why are you not helping him out? No, why are you being so silent about this Black Lives Matter movement? You're black. You're black. And so you understand, regardless if you're privileged or not, you're still black. Why aren't you saying something? This is looking terrible. You run a record company that's built off of black. Carl, what's wrong with you? Come on now. So then we see Gigi. Gigi's back. That's Keke Palmer's character. And she's in this like cat suit with the long blonde hair. And she's doing some photo shoots. The extraness that she is. Alex goes over because Alex wants to schmooze her because Gigi knows the girl that Alex needs to get the hookup from. Now, originally they're doing the general conversation of, oh, there's a lot going over there at the label right now. Yeah, I know. It's like, hey, so what's good? I'm so glad you're here. I mean, I know this is a little compared to what you're used to doing, but there's nothing wrong with a little bit of yeah, I actually wanted to talk about, did you know so-and-so? Yeah, that's a good pal. Well, actually, I wanted to, oh, wait, hold on. We can talk about her later. I'm going to have a party a little bit later, so why don't you stick around? We can go and mash up then. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Now, when Record Head goes to her office, she's had a trying day. I have to give it to her. She's had a very trying day. She has to deal with the fact that Ayanna has to deal with the fact that Simone just puts it all out there. I'm in juvie. I feel like there's minimal hope. This is my opportunity. I just feel like I'm not in control of my life. But then again, you wouldn't know how that is. I mean, look at all this. She said, actually, hold on. Let me go and see who I can call, a couple lawyers I could call to help you out. And I'm thinking, what exactly are you trying to do? Because we'll get to that a little bit later. Noah's in the studio. Carlotta comes in and essentially says that if there's anything you need, I got your back. I'm sorry for your friend dying. It's really messed up. But really, if you need anything. And then Carlotta, he was like, no, thank you. I appreciate it, but I'm good. She said, are you sure? Because even though I'm managing take 3, I'm still here for you if you need me. Because I understand what it is to lose someone to like police brutality and all of that. She said, Noah said, no, he's fine. But then she hears the song, and he's like, wait a minute, is that Alex? He said, yeah, it is. She's looking at him like, when did you guys do this? Oh, she just came in to help me out with something. She said, huh, this is hot. This should be a single. I'm thinking, I see where this is going, but let's hold off. Alex then has a conversation with her father, and she says, I need $10,000. I need $5,000. He said, oh, I can get 10. Okay, 10,000. 5,000 for the outfit, 5,000 to get to the invite where Joyce is. That's Tiana Taylor's character on this show. And it's a date. That's the thing. It's a date. She has to go with him. Remember, the main reason why he's able to even do any of this is because he's getting bankrolled by Hunter's mom. So, now Ayanna, she's been having a day. She's been confronted by Carlotta, and Carlotta said, I can make things a little bit easier for you. Why don't you go and think about this? Alex and Noah put together this great song, and they're black. His friend was a part of the shooting. If you go and release this song, maybe it'll distract them from everything else that's been going on at the label. She said, that's not a bad idea. Now, Star actually got, oh, poor Star. She just wants a stable man in her life. I know she does. That's all she really wants. Now, Butch gives her a hard time because he's looking at her like, you got dressed up for your father who you don't even like. You're putting in all these airs for a man you don't even like. In comes Noah, high as high hill, as I should say. And Noah, Brooks, no. His name's not Brooke. What's his name? Bruce. Bruce is like, oh, look at him. Look at Hershey's kiss over there. And Noah's like, yeah, but you want to go into... I said, nope, we're not doing this today. And he was high. He said, no, he wasn't. I'm thinking, oh my God, you're lying to someone whose mother and father are both addicts. And then he said, yeah, I'm a little high, but it's fine. And she told him to go because she doesn't deal with people who get high like that. Yeah, you can be a little drunk, a little litty, but it just freaks her out, that whole high look and feeling that I don't care what happens type of mentality, because that's what her parents were and went through, and look at what happened. So she told him to go, and he said, you know what, I'll go for you. I'll go now, but I'll be back. I said, you better be back sober. Now, they get into the event. Star and Brody get into the event, and he said, watch, I'm going to go and make things happen over here. Why don't you go and figure some stuff out over there? Since she decided, thank you for getting me in, old man. Your services are no longer required. It's all good. At the pool party, at Gigi's pool party, Gigi was like, you know, it's kind of weird that you hang out with me. I mean, you have all these connections. I mean, Miss Crane, Alexandra Crane. I wouldn't think that you would need me to help you do anything. She was like, yeah, no, I can do this and I can do that, but I don't know her. So you know her? Yeah, but we're not really cool. So there's that. But it was just nice. And then they kind of get into some deep stuff about how she's like, Alex, like, yeah, she has a boyfriend, but he's paralyzed from the waist down, so it's hard. He got into a car accident. And because Gigi for a moment had that look of, you dating the, okay. So he was, okay. And then they do the whole thing where Gigi's the turnip queen and Alex is the stuffy person. So Alex is trying to be, you know, a little ratchet, a little fun ratchet. She couldn't do it. This is her version. She was like, hello. I said, hello. Like, Alex, no. But then Noah comes in between the two of them naked, and they're like, no, you need to go. He was taking a lot of pictures, so the pictures were already posted on the gram. Alex didn't know about that at the time. Star sees Joyce and it's like, oh my gosh. And then her father goes and takes away, you know, steals her bracelet. And Star's just like, what's going on? He's like, shh, watch. I'm helping you out. Don't worry about it. I am helping you out. Don't you even. And that was the introduction, because he was like, oh, this is my daughter. She found the bracelet on the floor, just wanted to give it back to you. And she's like, oh, word, thank you. That's decent. Most people will have just gone and stripped it and been done with it. All right, cool. So then he leaves them alone, and Star gets to introduce herself. She's like, yeah, I know who you are. You poppin'. You one of the hottest things out in Atlanta right now. Shout to you. By the way, I'm in the group as well. We're called Big Trouble. We're at, you know, so-and-so labels. Like, oh, that, yeah, I know. We have a lot of stuff going on. But, you know, it's not a bad label. And then they get a conversation going. Noah's over there at the party. Again, he interjects. And this is when Alex sees the picture. And she's like, you need to delete that right now. One, she has a boyfriend. Two, they're not in a relationship. So if people think they're in a relationship, then that's bad. But Gigi's thinking how we're thinking. This is free publicity. You realize you had all of those likes and retweets. Black Twitter loved all that melanin. All that melanin in one relationship. The two of you in your face. Do you realize if you finagle this right, you can both boost your careers? Like, what's wrong with you? Stop it. So now Brody and Star come back from the party. Star said it was cute, but that was the first and last time we ever do anything together. I just needed you for a little come up, and that's all. I'm thinking, but did Brody get the phone? Because that's what he really needed at that time. we see the pictures, and Alex, now she's changed her mind after talking to Gigi. She's talking to Carlotta saying, when would it be so bad? Would it be so bad if I just pretend to be in this relationship? Star is over because Star likes this guy, but she can't let anyone know that she's really sweating them like that. So Star being immature, I was like, oh, really? Oh, but why would you? Oh, that's it. Oh, well, like, okay, I guess it's fine. I'm thinking, Lord, this is going to be a problem. In comes Simone, speaking of problems, in comes Simone saying that, oh, Ayana's going to help me out. If I get emancipated, then everything will be fine. She's like, I tried that route. It's not going to work. You, based on your history, no judge is going to think that you're, secure enough, stable enough to go and live on your own. And you're not. And Star even agreed, like, no, you're not. You being able to do whatever you wanted to do, that's not going to happen. So now Carlotta is pissed because Ayana put the idea in her mind. Carlotta said, first, the Black Lives Matter thing, you pissed me off with that. You're pissing me off with the whole thing with the girls. Don't ever give Simone false hope. I already tried that route. Regardless of what you think you can do, don't do. And even if you can, that girl screwed up. She shouldn't be on her own. And Carlotta is correct. She said, while they're under my roof, I make the rules. When they're there working, they're there working. Keep it separate. Keep it separate but equal. So after she curses off Ayana and said she is on one high hill, she's been there, done that. Don't you ever disrespect her by putting his name out there like that ever again to her. I said, what's wrong with her? I'm like, is she high? Because Ayana was acting weird. High Hill was under the covers, putting face in the place, as Roxanne would say, as Forrest Rocks would say. And you can't tell me High Hill isn't there partially to get her drugs, to get her pills. You can't tell me anything different, aside from everything else. And she said, I have things to do. I have to go and do this whole PR nightmare. He said, well, why don't you just embrace it instead of trying to fight it, instead of trying to cover it up? And they had round 2 for sex. Derek, he goes and tells Alex that he got a boner when he was with that girl. He's like, it wasn't a sexual thing. It was just and then we see that he gets up because she was like, I know you're upset. Why don't you go and sing? And they have this whole little thing where they're both singing. I said, oh, this is kind of cute. Okay. I said, okay, this is something. This is something. Okay, this is going on for too long. Okay, but this is something. I said, that was nice. But that wasn't the real deal. Derek is still in the chair. Alex was crying because she said, you're so honest. I still have to tell you about me and Noah. And I'm like, don't start off like that. I'm thinking, so you guys are still together even though the whole baby thing. And see, that's the part that's kind of confusing me. And then we see Star talk to Noah again. And Noah's like, I'm sorry about the whole thing with Alex. And we're just doing this for optics. But I should have talked to you first. Star said, no, it's cool. Do whatever you want. We're not in a relationship. Okay, bye. Star's hurt. That's the thing. Star's hurt. Ayana's finally going saying enough for the Black Lives Matter thing. Ayana also gave Simone keys to her place. Like, look, I'm going to help you out. We have to keep this on the hush. You're not going back to juvie, which is all that matters. Star still obsessing over the fact that so many people like Alex and Noah together. And then we see that Brody, he was able to get her phone. Cotton has sex with her boyfriend, who's out of jail.